Today I bought something that some of you might have seen in a previous video. It is a 2012 Ford F150 Ecoboost FX4 4x4. It's stolen. I bought a stolen truck that has no wheels and no tires. So here it is, my stolen 2012 F150 Ecoboost 3.5 liter twin turbo, 160-ish thousand miles on the odometer, and it does have a little bit of damage. This thing has had a hell of a life. You'll notice down here some sticker residue on the doors. That is from evidence tape from the police. So this truck disappeared, and it's been sitting for at least a year. And yeah, what am I going to do with a truck that has no wheels and no tires? We'll get to that in just a minute. There's the covers broken off of this one. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, it's got some damage, guys. It's gonna need a little love. So I got this because it was a really good price. There is some damage around it, like there's a little damage here. It is what it is. Little damage there. The interior has there's a little bit going on in there too. The windows at one point were left down, so you know it's got a lot of stuff inside. This is all hanging off. All of this is hanging off and disconnected, and there's some kind of a wave tech that must be for an amplifier or something. I don't know, but it's in rough shape. I bid on it because, well, I thought, how bad could it be, right? It was cheap. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was absolutely cheap. This truck retails for around $15,000, and I'll tell you right now, I got it for $4,300 bucks. $4,300 for a twin turbo 4x4 Ford pickup truck, man. So I thought, you know what? It's worth it. I don't know what is going on here, but we've got, apparently there was a hell of a system in this at one point, because we've got lots of thick wires and lots of RCA cables, and somebody went to the trouble of tearing this all apart. So they obviously wanted all of the good stuff. Cigarette butts. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. There's the door panel and a couple other of the trim pieces that are missing. It looks like we have most of a pickup truck here, guys. But the question is, what good is this going to do with no wheels and no tires? Well, I got something to show you after we take a peek at this. I need to clean this off, and I need to clean that off. It looks like it was sitting with the hood up for quite some time with all the rust that's under here. I think this thing sat with the hood open for quite some time. Does it have coolant? Oh, that made a hissing noise. Let's take a peek down in there. Yep, she's low. Definitely low on coolant, so that's a good sign. And oil, let's just have a look. It's got oil. It's dirty, but it's definitely not the worst I've ever seen. These engines are great. These trucks, for that matter, are great. I love Fords. You guys probably don't believe that because I rarely ever buy them, but I do. I love Fords. I think they make sexy trucks. They do. And this twin turbo engine is a beast. I had one before. I had a 2010, and I used it as my tow rig on the regular. I hauled cars up and down all over the place with this thing, and it was great, which is why when I saw this and it had the 3.5, I decided to get it. $4,300. You don't want to know what it was after fees, because I was a little disappointed too. After fees, it came out to about $5,400 for this truck. The fees will get you, man. They'll get you. But I think we've got a nice place to start. Now let me show you what I've got for it. So this is my 2021 Ram 3500 Cummins. It's my current tow rig, my current work vehicle. And I'm seriously considering, well, swapping it out for something like that. I don't know if this is the one, You gotta remember, this truck was stolen. It has no wheels, and it looks like it sat with the windows down and the hood open. I don't know if that's gonna be the one, but if you notice back here in the back of my truck, well, I got some wheels. Let me show you what I found here. Here we go. I found these, which are the factory 18s. They're the right size tires. The tires aren't great, but they're not horrible tires. These are very usable tires, man. I wouldn't hesitate to get on the road and ride these things at all. I got a set of 4 18s, and I got the lug nuts with them as well from a guy that upgraded his wheels. I bought these on Facebook Marketplace. They were only $300. That's it, 300 bucks for a set of 4 factory wheels and tires for that. The guy was asking 400. I asked if he would take 3, and he said yes. And I met him not too far away from where I live, so it was just a quick shot down the road. Now, there are 2 tires. You could see that he had some alignment issues. There's a lot of edge wear on those 2 tires. I don't care. All I need are tires put on the truck and see if the thing is going to run and drive. And I know none of you have seen this car yet. At least not many of you have seen this car yet, and I'm sure you've got some questions. I'm not going to talk about it yet, but suffice it to say, this is now my car. Ooh. Oh wow, I forgot how bad that was. Oh my god. Anyway, this is coming soon. Okay, this is a Mustang G. Does it have power? Anyway, no, I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm not gonna mess with it. It's trying to suck me in. But yeah, I got this car for dumb cheap money, and there's a cool story behind it because I actually won this in a previous auction, and they declined. Then I bid again, and I lost it because it went for way too much money. And then somehow it popped up in the auction again after I quit bidding on it. Someone else won it. It came back to the auction, and I won it for way less than it sold for the last time. So I don't know what's going on with this car. All I know is this should be an entertaining video for you guys very soon. Today we're focusing on the F-150, so I guess let me get a jack, let me get the wheels and the lug nuts out here and an impact, and why don't we start by putting the wheels and tires on it. All right, we got some things going here. I've got a wheel, I got lug nuts, battery cleaner, battery terminal cleaner, wire brush, an impact, and some sockets. So I don't think this is high enough to go on here yet. We're gonna give it a try though. Nah, we got a long way to go. Oh, actually we don't. That's not too far off. But jacking up on the grass, very bad idea, guys. Yeah, I could see this thing totally falling off of here. Let's see if this works. So the first issue I ran into is, and I've got a block of wood under it, but the shield here was smashed into the rotor. So I had to get some pliers out, and I bent that shield out. We're going to jack it up again. We're going to try this wheel again. I think this time we're going to be good to go on it. All right, let's jack it back up and get it to a point. Oh. Yeah, I know. She's slipping a little bit. Let's see if we can get this wheel on. There we go. There we go. One wheel. And let's get some lug nuts. I can't believe the guy actually had lug nuts to go along with it. You know how rare that is? To find someone that had everything all in one shot. Come on. Oh, that doesn't want to go on. Come on. Uh-oh. Great. These are having some technical difficulties here. Well, we seem to have run into a bit of a problem. These lug nuts don't fit. It's not just one, it's not corrosion. These do not fit. Which is, that's unfortunate. I tried them on the back as well, and I got nothing. So let me go in the shop and see if I can find anything that might work. If not, I don't know what we're gonna do. All right, I've got some lug nuts in here from a Jeep, which I know is not the same. My only hope is that maybe, just maybe, these will work. I don't even think I have the socket for these. Look, here's some lug nuts. I got a stack of lug nuts. Let me just bag these up. I don't have a key for these though, do I? No, I don't have a key for these. Great. So none of them fit. I brought all my lug nuts out. Nothing fits this. And I'm really confused because I think from, goodness, it's like 2007 or 2008 all the way up to 2022, bolt pattern's the same. Wheels are pretty much all identical. And the wheels fit, but the lug nuts he gave me doesn't. And yeah, I guess the only thing I can do, it's half an hour for me to get to town. I can call and see if anybody in town has their 6 lugs, so I need 24 of them. I mean, honestly, I'd be happy if I could get 16. If I could get 16 lug nuts, I guess I'd call it good and we could try it out, but let me see if the parts stores have anything in stock. All right, we've had to break out some lights, guys. I went to, I can't believe all of these and none of them fit, but the good news is Nick and I just went to O'Reilly Auto Parts in town and we got these bad boys. And guess what? Let's take a look. Oh, these fit. Now, these are a tad bit different than the ones I got with the truck or with the wheels. These are, oops, great. Anyway, all they have to do is fit in here. So, and they look like they will. They'll stick out a little bit. Actually, these, I guess they fit. I don't know. O'Reilly says they fit, guys. I'm just gonna have to trust them. We've got enough to do the whole truck. What do you think, Nick? Are we gonna get these tires on?
I think so.
I think so too. All right, I'm not gonna film any more of this. Let's just get the wheels on the truck and we can go from there. All right, I sure do hate working at night, and I thought about stopping and continuing this tomorrow, but I gotta know, man. I gotta know. Do we need to know if it runs and drives?
Yeah.
I got to. And the first step is wheels. So we got the lug nuts from O'Reilly's, we got the wheels and tires on. Next, we gotta focus on this battery, and I think she looks pretty dang good. Truthfully, I do. I think, oh, no, what happened? Oh, all right, next we got to focus on this battery, and this thing is covered in corrosion and nastiness, and I just noticed we've got one little leg here that has a broken bolt. I found the broken part. There ain't nothing I can, oh, there it went. I'm gonna have to move it maybe over to here or something. I might have to find somewhere else for this to go because it ain't gonna be able to just sit there. So we'll figure that out. I'm gonna clean this up. I got some electrical cleaner. I've got my wire brushes. I'm gonna get to work on these, and when we come back, it may not work right, but it'll at least be clean. Take a look. I think it looks a lot better than it did. It's sure not perfect, but I think it looks pretty damn good. At this point, we should have power, we have wheels and tires. Now the only question is, does it run and drive? Let me go grab a booster pack and we're gonna find out. Well, would you look at that? Besides all the super bright, annoying lights, it looks like we have some lights on. Oh, we do. We do. You can open the door, Nick. Check it out. There's no key in the ignition. Are the lights on? The lights are off. That's weird that we have the outside lights on. We have 2 keys, no key fob though. Oh, what is that? Built Ford Tough. That's all right. That's a Ford thing, and so is that apparently. Oh boy, we got an low fuel. A few little noises here and there. Important window. Let's go ahead and get that down. The steering wheel is straight. That wheel looks straight to me. Nick, it purrs like a kitten, man. Listen to that. It sounds good. That wheel is straight. Those chrome wheels look nice on this truck. All right. Well, we can back this out of the way. Let's turn on some lights. Let's make sure we got working lights. Pull this mirror out. It's almost time to try to drive this thing. I'm excited. fog lights. There we go. Horn. Yeah. We got lights, Nick?
Everything works.
Look at that. Look at that. We could probably cut this off for just a second. There we go. Let's go around back. I can't believe I got this so cheap. I really can't. Yep. We got lights back here too. Cab lights. We got one license plate light out, but everything else looks like it's on and working. So what do you think, Nick? Is it going to drive?
I think so.
You think it will?
Yeah.
I think it will too. I do. I think it will. It's out of gas. I'm not sure if I got any gas here.
Want me to check?
Yeah, go check in the garage and see if there. Oh, no, Nick, on the inside the house, we got a 5-gallon can full of it.
All right.
We'll grab a funnel. Let's throw some gas in this. Let me clear off the engine bay, and I think we can take her for a ride. I do. There's this wire hanging down by my feet. You guys ain't gonna be able to see it. I'm gonna have to get that out of the way because that's gonna be a problem. But let's give it a little throttle. Sounds good. Let's clear that fuel. Door. Trip. Let's see. It was getting 14.3 miles a gallon average. I guess that's not so bad. We can adjust this seat. It's got power seats, which is very nice. Uh-oh. Well, there it goes. It wasn't working. Now it is. And we probably want to turn on some air conditioning. It says the radio's on. It doesn't work. Yeah, I highly doubt. There we go. We got air conditioning. Let's see if we can tune to FM. I don't even... there goes that noise again. AM, FM, 102.7. It says that it's working, but there's no sound. You can see that. It's all... the radio's on. It just has no audio coming out of it. Of course, half this stuff is disconnected. So we got 4x4. Let's turn it on to 4 high. And let's see what it does. 4x4 high. Let's put it in... Ooh, that brake pedal. Oh, yeah, there we go. Brake pedal feels good now. We'll put it in neutral. Let's put it in 4 low. I heard it. 4 low. It looks like everything works on this. Back into 2-wheel drive. Okay. Well, guys, let me clean this mess up, put some gas in it. Nick, you come with me for the first test drive?
Yeah, I will.
We're going on a ride, guys. I apologize for it being so dark, guys. I hate making nighttime videos, but I can't wait. I'm too excited. What do you think? It's going to be all right?
Yeah, I think so.
Nick says it's going to be all right. You guys comment below, tell me what you think. We've got a dealer tag on it, which is more than I normally do. Typically, I just go with no plates, but we put a dealer tag on it. It is Friday night. I'm trying to get this video. It's already 10 o'clock Friday night. I'm trying to get this video done for you guys for tomorrow morning, which I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but we're sure going to give it a try. How do you turn? There we go. And then everything looks good. Let's see. Does the windshield wipers work? Let's oh, thank you. There we go. That helps. I can see a little bit better now. Let me adjust my mirror. And let me get buckled up and everything, guys. We'll get on the road. All right, I do expect it's going to get dark. But let's do this. I have to know. Gauges look good. Brakes feel good. What's that noise? Hear that?
It's coming from the front, yeah.
Oh, it went away. Oh, hear those brakes grinding? Oh, yeah, those rotors are just covered in rust. Oh, it moves. I'm so impressed that the truck moves. You don't know when you're buying a truck or a car that's got no wheels and no tires. I mean, it's kind of hard to really know what you're getting. I can't see anything, so if I back into something, I guess. Oops. Okay, well. Oh, wow. Boy, that Ram's headlights are bright. Let's see if I can squeeze through where this Mustang is here. I do believe I can. Yeah. We're about to take it on the road, Nick. Nick has been out here helping me all evening on this. First, we'll just take it around the block. It shifted. Shifted. And it shifted. Ooh, cat. Well, it's got a bit of a vibration going on, doesn't it?
Free massaging seats.
Oh, yeah. Nick said they're free massaging seats. Yeah. Oh. Oh, wow.
There's something like jingling on.
It could be these tires. The guy did tell me the tires were shot, but I don't know if that's because of the outer wear or if maybe they've got flat spots. All I know is that it is a little vibrating. We'll see if that clears up any. The brakes, it's going to take a minute to get all that rust off of the brakes. The air conditioner feels nice though. It's got nice tinted windows. And oh, what the heck?
Yeah, I saw the dogs running around there.
Oh man, lovely.
I think that was the dog that chased me during the concert.
Oh, let's give her some beans. Yeah. Boy, it vibrates. Oh my. Wow. That vibration's... That's pretty bad. That is... You can hear it. Hell, we're going 50. Headlights work great. Brights work. We're going 55. Let's slow it down. Oh, those brakes. Oh, wow. Yeah. Good Lord.
Imagine going 100 with this.
Wow. Well, let's kick it over into four-wheel drive. Let's just see what that does. And it already shifted. It's in 4 high now. Oh, and when those turbos kick in, man, this thing hauls. But boy, there's a nasty... just a nasty vibration. I'm not sure if that's the tires, Nick. I don't know what that is. That sounds pretty horrible. But it is in four-wheel drive. We can kick it back over to 2 and shift in progress. There it is, back to 2-wheel drive. All the gauges look good. But man, I hope to God that's the tires. I do. That's a pretty nasty rumble. Okay, well, I guess we'll drive it for just a few minutes. I'm not going to go too far with it. Right there, it seems really bad. At 45. Ooh. Oh my. I wonder what... I have no idea what that is. No clue at all. Alright, well... You get going a little faster, it seems to get... There's the turbos. You can really feel those turbos spool up. There's set... Are we going 70?
Oh my God, the back.
Yeah, that's not good, guys. I don't know what that is. That is not good. The whole truck is just kind of vibrating. I'm going to have to feel those wheels and see if we might have some flat spots. I don't know. I'm really at a loss right now. So here's the thing. It actually rides great. It steers great. The steering wheel is even straight. That noise, I don't feel like that's coming from the tires. You know what I mean? We put it in neutral and it stayed the same while we were driving. I'm wondering if the drive shaft isn't somehow damaged from sitting on the ground. Maybe a fork got under it somehow and maybe bent it, threw the drive shaft out of whack. It's unbalanced now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it up in the driveway and I'm going to bring my light. And here's the thing, at about 45, it's kind of manageable. and then it gets really bad as you get slower. Like really bad. But once you get under, let's see, what, 30? 25, it's almost unnoticeable. It changes with speed, which really makes me think we've got something going on with the drive shaft. Let me see. Can I even fit this thing in here? I parked my truck in the way. Great. Well, I can do it. I can do it. There we go. We'll climb up under this thing and just take a quick peek. Here's the deal though. The initial test drive, gauges look good, runs perfect, air is cold. It actually rides great. It's just whatever's causing that vibration, man. I bet it's the drive shaft. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to show it to you. I'm going to try. I've got my light here. Bear with me. I'm going to climb under this. I did find it. I was right. First suspicion. Oh, look. What are you doing? Are you alive? Oh, jeez. Yep, he's alive. Okay. Good night. That thing scared me. Hold on, guys. Where it's bent is right by the exhaust, so it's kind of hot. But let me see if I can get you guys up here. Can you see it? It is bent all up there. I mean, smashed. It's bent really, really bad. So, yep, as I expected. Oh, it's not a big deal. It's an aluminum drive shaft. You probably get one from the junkyard. That's all it is. The next question is the battery back to life? I'm gonna bet probably not. That battery's probably toast. Man, I'm so happy with this so far. I knew it was a drive shaft. I could tell. We're gonna have to get that replaced ASAP. Now, let's find out if the battery came back to life. I'll be damned. It did. You can't beat this, man. You can't beat this. Nick, I found out what the vibration was. Bent drive shaft, just like I said. It's not a big deal. Here's like, what, 4 bolts on the back, 4 bolts on the front. Pop it out, slap a new one in. It's no big deal. We got us a nice work truck. That's exactly what this is. This is a great work truck. It's got 167,000 miles. It's got a rebuilt title. It's got a few dings, dents, and scrapes, so you don't have to worry about like someone bumping into it, or if you scratch it, you know. I mean, you definitely want to take care of it. Try not to tear it up anymore, but we've got a nice project on our hands. There's no leaks that I could see underneath. I think for now, we grab a drive shaft, we put the interior back together, not tonight, but we'll do it in the next video. Next video, we'll grab a drive shaft, we'll put the interior back together as best we can, button up the doors and everything, clean up all the extra wires that are hanging out under there. And I was wanting to drive it home. I can't drive it home because I ain't driving with a bent drive shaft all the way to the house, but man, I'm happy. I'm happy. And for $4,300 for a $15,000 truck, $5,300 out the door after fees and delivery and everything. I had it delivered. I didn't want to deal with not having tires. I wasn't going to mess with it. I wanted to do it on my turf, on my time, and here we are. And like I said, guys, it is, well, you can't see, but there we go. It's 10:20, and it is Friday night. I got to get this video up for you guys tomorrow. And if you're wondering about the Mustang, well, we're going to have to check that out in another video. I think this Mustang will be next weekend. I stole this thing for a ridiculously cheap price. And if you didn't know, I did show this Mustang in a video. It was on one of my Copart walkarounds. I don't remember which one, but it was in a Copart walkaround. And, well, I was pretty sure I wasn't going to bid on it, but here it is. That'll be another video. The SSR is sitting over there. The silver Taurus SHO is still here. My police Taurus SHO is right there. The Maserati sold. It's sold. The Maserati sold for way less than I wanted, but the Maserati is going to be out of here soon. The Kia Forte sold, so that one will be out of here soon. The Q5 is still for sale, and the 1940 Chevy that's in the garage is still for sale. having a difficult time moving those. But anyway, and obviously we still have this police car right here, which I'm going to be getting to in probably a very recent video, an upcoming video. I got these. You know what these are? These are the proper police wheels and tires for this car. I got these for $100, including the spare. So I've got 5, and I have 3 of the center caps. So I want to get these chrome wheels off, these crappy chrome wheels off, and I want to put these on. Then we want to wash it, clean it up, spray out from under the hood, and it says it needs a fuel pump. So we'll have to look into that. This thing's been sitting like 10 or 11 years. So I plan on getting to this one very soon. I've had a lot of you asking about it. I want to let you know I did not forget. And we'll be getting to this car at some point very soon. With that, I think we're done, Nick. Are you done? It's hot, man. It's hot. Yeah, he's sick, and he still came out here. He volunteered. I didn't make him. Did I force you to twist your arm? No, he volunteered to come out here and help me, and I appreciate it. My shoulder, God. Guys, you guys may remember I had some problems with my shoulder not that long. It was about a year ago, actually, and I ended up going in for an MRI, and they said that I've got a calcium buildup, like a massive 6 millimeter calcium buildup on my left shoulder, and it was excruciating. They said I needed surgery, and I said, nah, I'm not doing surgery. So I went to a different doctor, and they gave me a shot, a cortisone shot, I think is what it was, right in the shoulder. I didn't even feel it. They froze my shoulder, and then he stuck this massive needle in, and it didn't hurt at all. And within a few days, my shoulder was good. I've been good for about a year. Unfortunately, tonight, out of nowhere, this shoulder has just been coming back. So I'm probably gonna have to go back and get another shot again. But anyway, that's an update to everything we're doing. Big shout out and thank you to Nick for coming out here and helping while he's sick. And thank you to all of you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to share the video with your friends. It was fun, man. I bought a stolen truck for $4,300 with no wheels and tires. I don't think you get any more fun than that. That was exciting. We threw some wheels on it and we drove it down the road. I mean, cleaned up the battery a little bit. The battery's back to life. It just needs a little bit of TLC, a little bit of maintenance. We'll come back in another video. We'll address everything that we can. Hopefully I can maybe go to a junkyard, salvage yard, find the parts that I need to put this thing back together. And hopefully in the next episode, we'll have a finished truck, a truck that's just ready to go to work. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.